I'm HP. Today's topic is a blues of mine called Back on the Road Again. And I must be honest, I really had a hard time myself. That's why this blues exists now. I really needed to let go of somebody I love. And that reminded me what blues is all about. And so I made this a topic of today's tutorial. It's really expressing kind of intense feelings or putting emotions into a blues, because I mean we could talk like hours about blues licks, but if you miss the emotions, there's really nothing which makes it alive. And so let's first listen what's it about, and then I give some ideas how you're going to play this one here. Yeah, and stuff like that. Won't finish up for now because then it's gonna take too long. There's gonna be a link added in the description or in the video showing a full version of this blues, where you get some inspiration how you can develop an emotion to the maximum and then let it drop and then start from the beginning. So, but let's first check out the rhythm guitar, which is very cool. And also on the rhythm guitar is the same story. Pretty easy to play, but it's the way you play you create emotions. The rhythm guitar itself is pretty easy to play. Very easy riff is A minor 7. Then you move it up 2 frets. Then here 5/5. Very simple. And attack with your pick. Then comes F5, G5, just here in the 3rd fret. That comes 4 times, and then comes kind of a B section. Then we have F5 to G5, F5 to E7 sharp 9. And then it repeats itself. Now, how do we create emotion in the rhythm guitar? It's going to be the same like on the lead guitar. That's pretty easy. You can put the volume knob here on your guitar a little bit down. Then you start, don't attack too hard. Now see, it sounds nearly as a clean guitar. The harder you attack, the more distortion comes out. Like when it enters the second part where the emotions get more intense, you can put up your volume, then like a maximum. And also you can do the damped open A string more, like. Yeah, and also on the little B section you can start like, don't attack too hard. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Let's check it out with the rhythm section. Yeah, I speeded up the process a little bit because the entire dynamic shift is going to take over 2 choruses. So don't be too fast putting the gain level up. It has to come to the climax of the 2 choruses. When you listen to the track, it drops then. It takes one measure, takes a break, and then it drops back on the lowest level when we started. Now, let's check out the the solo guitar. Holy moly. See, I'm still in kind of agony because of this story. I cannot believe this. But at least this is my best blues I ever played. So check the link I added in the descriptions. Honestly, the best blues I ever played. But pain was pretty much, I can tell you. So now on, actually it's still painful, but life goes on, and yeah. You know, it's like for the song, always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. You know that song. So let's check the lead guitar now. Same story now. We want to create emotions. And the thing is, you don't need to play like very extreme runs or licks. The point is that when you start the song, you have to start slowly, like I'm going to show you how. And then if you have like one lick which is really intense, like, I don't know, maybe something like this. If this is your best lick you have, you need to place that at the end of the whole thing and build up the tension till you come to that point. And how do you do that? That's the point. Start slow with put the volume a little bit down and let it breathe. Next time you attack maybe this note again, a little bit harder, a little bit more intense vibrato, not vibrator, vibrato. Maybe next time you put the gain level a little bit up, and now you come in with the wah and the overtone, and still you're only playing one note, and then last time with overtone and extreme vibrato. Now we played the same note 4 times, but we created tension. How does it sound in the song? Break. You have all time of this world next time. Third time, put gain a maximum now. Overtone. Now comes the most extreme version of it. When we enter the second part, what you can do is, what I like to do is, it's going to F and G, playing like, then I play 6 for F, this for G, Again to F. Maybe go up here. No, that doesn't sound good. And then when you enter the second chorus, then you have to really pull it on the hard side. Then you need to, still now we are developed it pretty easy, but then you have to put the tension up and hold the tension till the end of the chorus where it completely drops back down. So let's see how that works. Hold on a second because I need to. Oh, that's here. Sorry, I didn't hit the right place because the track wasn't on spot. Again. Now comes the F. Now comes the tricky part. Now on the second part, where we want to have intensity, depends on your lead abilities. It's pretty hard to show here in a sitting position for me. But if you don't have many licks to play, we said you have that highlight like this one. That should come pretty much at the end before it like enters the second part. But one very good method to keep the tension high is just sit on the high notes. Just repeat them. Or work with intense vibrators and with harmonic. Also with the wah-wah. See, I'm sitting on one note and having the intensity high, and also go on the high positions. So let's do that now. Now the tension came back down. What did I do now? I played it on the lowest possible licks I was playing, just hanging on the high notes and having just one lick to play. Of course you can play more than one lick, it's cool, but if you only can play one lick, put it at the end and sit on it as a highlight. Then you can start to play around a little bit the lick. Maybe something like this. Then it sounds really intense. Maybe as an additional, since the lick is low now, to keep the high tension, jump back in the high position. I really like to do that. And when I jump in high position, I just make this empty thing. And don't be afraid of the dirt you're creating in the sound. It's needed, otherwise it doesn't sound cool. I once cut away all this noise which you create when you play on high gain distortion during a recording, and it didn't sound well at all. So you can better play intense and dirty than play clean and without emotions. So, see, now I did the thing on purpose. That doesn't matter, as long as it is intense. And that's the point, develop the intensity and keep the level high. I mean, I could spend like 3 hours talking about how to play these tracks, showing ideas, licks, but the main thing I want to talk about today is develop your emotions, put it in and try to create that tension with the material you already have on your guitar. I mean, to be honest, I don't play many licks, maybe 20 licks. I don't know, maybe 30. I have no clue, it doesn't matter. Because that's not the point. The point is how to develop the intensity, the emotions, how to move your soloing from A to B. If it will go like A, B, C, D, C, or like just in parts, and you hear, oh, now this lick, now this lick, now this lick, it doesn't really sound well. It's much cooler play few notes. And also try to enjoy the emptiness of not playing, because especially on blues you really can enjoy this. Just let the music breathe. Enjoy it. Enjoy the emptiness. And the emptiness when your loved one left you, or I don't know, you left you, I don't know. Yeah, stuff like that. That's what music all about. I know maybe for some of you this sounds a bit weird. Say, I just want to play music, I'm not interested in that stuff. But that's what music is about. I mean, there's so many books with licks and stuff like this. But finally, what makes the difference of a good music and music which just passes by is if the guy who's playing it or the girl who's playing it is putting personal emotions in it. Try to put your personal emotions into this one. Maybe you wanna add your personal recording to it in the comments, that we see your versions of it. And I will be curious how you manage that. The track is going to be added at the end of this video. Maybe you can pull it out or whatever. Good, that's all I want to talk about today. Yeah, enjoy it. And man, or people out there, that's truly the blues. Believe me that. Holy moly. I'm laughing, but I had a really hard time. Holy moly.